Thanks for listening to Crit or Not to Crit. I am the host, Jeremy, and also the DM. Playing with us, we have Noah as Ravencroft the Rogue, Jacob as Macariana the Bard, and we have Morris playing Carl the Paladin. Along with the group, who'll be there for a while, will be Marina the Cleric. It's just a group of adventurers taking care of things in their homeland, trying to protect it from outside evils, and things might get crazier along the way. So, last thing you guys did was you killed the fiend. You got a bunch of booty as far as weapons go.
Also, we got a weapon.
Yes. Also, you got weapons.
I had a question about my immovable rod.
Yeah.
So, is it literally like immovable? So if I had it and then there was like a horse running at it, would the horse just like break its body?
Oh, the horse would die. If you turn it on,
It's
nothing.
okay,
It's like
good.
it's up to 500 pounds.
It's an immovable horse.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of Mjolnir, but wherever you want.
So the only thing you have to worry about is if anything touches it that's over 500 pounds. But that's not a lot.
Well, I mean,
Like you can't use it to like stop, like say there's like a Star Wars scenario where there's like walls crushing in, it would eventually break it, but
Okay.
like yeah. So you guys killed the fiend. You guys have all your new weapons and stuff down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna do right now?
Everything?
I literally was just talking about what I got.
You got the
just the rod.
I think you got one more thing, didn't you? Because you got the javelin. I have for this.
I didn't really get anything because I didn't really think I'd be able to use it.
Yeah, no.
Like, I think the one who got the best stuff for him is probably you, Nate.
Yeah.
You got the thieves' gloves.
I got 3 different things.
You got the dwarven thrower.
I sure did.
One of you got the ring of feather falling.
That was me also.
That was you. Okay. And then you got the javelin. You've got like Zeus's thunderbolt.
Yeah.
And then I gave Marina the Eyes of Charming.
I want you to just be Solaire by the end of this, but a bear.
Please. Yes. Like you were down on your luck and you had nothing to believe in, but then you found a son.
Then I died.
Wait,
And then
what
and you went nuts.
what class are you?
And Paladin.
You know that?
Oh yeah, did you choose your deity?
I really didn't. I just forgot about that.
Because you don't even have to like be like that fervent about it. No, you have to have a god.
Oh, fuck that.
No, you have to have
The
a
gods are
god.
literally what gives you the power.
Yeah. Yeah, we can actually go over that real quick.
Yeah, I'm bored, okay. I thought it was a cleric, and I was like, I need to choose a new cleric. I can text you a list of all of them. I think I have it on my phone right now.
I'm sure it's in the player's handbook, isn't it?
Well, it's... I don't remember. It's at like the very end, though. But, I have a list.
But while you do that, we're gonna level up.
Oh, sweet.
You guys killed the fiend. No, I have the thing. Oh, I don't have your character sheet.
Yeah, I can do it, though.
Did you bought the upgrade?
No.
Oh.
I can...
Okay. Because like I'm pretty much just gonna do it on my end, and then I'm gonna just tell you what the changes are.
Yeah.
So, as far as Marina, I'm gonna do hers first, just real quick.
Alright, guys. Smoke what you got him. It's gonna take a minute.
Okay, Marina's done.
What?
Good job.
Is it bad?
Carl.
I mean, that's great at
Okay.
fair. And Christian.
Literally, have any of us ever smoked?
Jeremy?
You smoke?
You know you used to be a super stoner, right?
It was pretty
I'm
bad.
just talking about
Cigarettes?
Oh, I did that for a minute.
That's
Just
what
because I
you
thought I
were
was an edgy
saying.
kid. Like I was like 14.
You were edgy on purpose?
Yeah, it was bad. Okay, so Morris, you leveled up, so now you get to choose your fighting style. So you have defense, dueling, great weapon fighting, and protection. So great weapon fighting, you're the best, big stuff. Dueling, you're the best at using one weapon in one hand and nothing in the other. There's defense, which is shields and in a weapon, and then protection is protection. I'm not 100% about. I think it's being able to use 2 weapons, but being better at protecting with them. Because you're doing shield and lance, that's your main setup, right? So I think you could do any one of them. You could switch it up and just two-hand your lance all the time.
I guess the first one.
Defense?
Yeah.
I appreciate the fact that it'll automatically let you, it'll like add your new weapons, and then it'll automatically add your like modifier to it.
It's nice.
It's very nice.
So here's the differences. So defense, you get a +1 to AC while wearing armor. So you just automatically get a +1 to AC. Dueling, +2 damage when using a single one-handed weapon. Great weapon fighting, reroll 1s and 2s on two-handed melee weapon damage dice. So if you get a crit miss, you could just not. It's like when you miss, but you like do a flip and do something cooler instead.
Yeah.
Protection. As a reaction, use your shield to impose disadvantage when an adjacent enemy attacks someone else. So you can it's like running forward and like throwing yourself in front of the hit.
Is that the list of all the stuff I got?
Those are the ones to choose from.
Okay.
And Travis does. So he's like done it like maybe once.
Yeah.
He does it quite a bit actually. Okay, well now you know Travis becomes very competent at being a fighter. I mean, out of all of them, I think Travis is the most competent at it.
He's OP.
Just you wait, big boy.
Baby boy.
Jeremy, are you coming on to me?
A little bit, no.
I want that one-handed baby.
The dueling?
Yeah.
Okay.
One-handed baby.
Why do you want that baby? That's that time. So that's it. So if you want to write down somewhere, you just get +2 to damage when using only a weapon in one hand. Okay. Now Ravencroft. I forgot to ask, but do you want a multi-class or you want to stick with leveling up a rogue?
What are the options for multi-class?
For your multi-classing, you can do Barbarian, Bard, Fighter, Paladin, Sorcerer, Warlock.
I could do sorcerer stuff and then get spells.
Yeah, you'd start being able to get spell slots and be able to learn spells.
Wait, are you a rogue?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, you can multi-class.
Well, if you want magic, there's literally a rogue type.
Well, those are
arcane.
premier classes or prestige classes. Like you have to be leveled up in both in order to unlock it.
What do you mean?
Like Eldritch Knight, you have to be.
No, like my friend in our session, he's a arcane trickster.
That's a prestige class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to be rogue and then a sorcerer up to a certain level. You don't have to. I mean, you could just be like, hey, let's
Well,
make.
Well, our DM is.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done my fair share of breaking games.
Unheard of.
Okay.
Remember that time Jeremy did a dad drop on a girl into a volcano? You just Charizard smashed her into a volcano.
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
That
That was a dwarven bomb.
No, you pile drived her.
Oh, that's
Into
right.
the
No, I
earth.
did. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So do you want to multi-class or do you want to stick with a rogue for now?
I'll stick with it. I can do it whenever, right?
You could do it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with it.
Okay. So max hit dice.
I like having magic, but it's getting old.
Oh, yeah, right. So I forgot to give you your health thing. So your HP now is 18. So if you just hold down, yeah, it'll let you do it. And then Morris, yours is 22. Sweet. Now, I don't have your character sheet on here.
Mine?
No, Jacob's. I'm just gonna do a basic one real quick because I only need the stats. So you're a tiefling. But it might have changed your stats because when you choose your class, it automatically does certain things for you. So if you were a ranger,
Huh.
is it better or worse?
I think it's better, but I just didn't realize.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna retcon a bunch just because you were a ranger with daggers.
Yeah, I
what-
don't know.
What stats do you need?
I need your ability scores.
I guess I just forgot to change it.
Okay. Strength is 7.
7.
Dexterity is 15.
Wait. Okay, hold on.
I'm totally doing it out of order, but like
That's fine. So no, you're doing it in order. Dexterity was 17.
15.
Oh, 15. 1 second. Okay, con?
13.
13. Intelligence?
13.
13. Wisdom?
9.
Charisma?
20.
Dang.
Yeah, I got a good roll for that. And I also add to it.
Okay, do you know what skills you chose? Your proficiencies? It'll be the highlighted ones.
Acrobatics and then literally everything with charisma.
Oh,
Deception,
everything but
intimidation,
charisma?
courage.
Well, the green ones.
Yeah, acrobatics and then deception, intimidation, performance, persuasion.
Okay, one more time on that. The last one. Acrobatics, then what?
Deception,
Okay.
intimidation,
Okay.
performance.
Where's the... Oh, okay.
Persuasion.
Okay. Okay. Spell your name for me.
Oh god, what's that?
What is it?
M-A-K.
Karia.
Yeah,
It's a great sign.
I just couldn't remember what my name was.
Okay.
Even better.
So for your level up,
Last night.
do you want a multi-class or do you want to stay bard?
I'm just gonna go bard.
Okay.
I don't think that's right.
That's probably better. So, let's see.
Yeah, we can level up
Okay,
our,
so your new hit points are 18.
we can level up our main classes and then
Yeah.
How am I hit
decent
points
level.
18?
You leveled up, you get more hit points.
Yeah, mine's only 9 right now.
Yeah, you level up.
Yeah, that's
When
a
you
lot.
level up, you roll your hit
yeah,
die.
it's
What's your hit die?
Your hit die is 2d8.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hit points at higher levels 1d8 plus your constitution modifier.
What?
Because when
Your
you
hit,
level up,
your hit dice.
that's for when you at a rest.
No.
You
Well,
roll a heal for
it
that.
did it automatically. It said it. I don't know. The app's screwing with me. If you want to roll for it, that's fine.
18.
Okay, cool.
I rolled a 1 and I'm not living for that. No, thank you. I'm good.
That's perfect. Okay, now that we've all leveled up, so you guys killed the fiend. You got your.
We unlocked the skills?
No, he got his fighting style, but that's it.
Okay.
You guys just got a buff to your HP.
Okay.
Next level, you'll probably get a feat, or your choice of You get to use like 2 points to put in your ability scores, and you'll unlock stuff. So. Now that
Okay, wait. How do I? Do you enter the pro thing to change your health?
Oh, you have to hold it.
yeah.
No, I am. But holding it.
Down.
HP 9, and then.
Well, it'll say max HP.
Yeah, you gotta change that number.
Yeah. Just hold it until it says that.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
It wasn't doing it high enough.
It did the same thing with me.
Okay. So, my daughter got chocolate on the map.
That's relatable.
You literally got chocolate on your socks, so it is relatable.
2 years ago.
Still think about it because it makes no sense.
What a big pull! Oh my
Also, you realize I have 2 younger sisters, right?
No, I'm saying it makes sense. Children getting chocolate everywhere.
No, I thought you were being
No.
not nice.
He wasn't being salty this time.
I was not nice.
You're not.
Okay. So, now that you guys killed the fiend, the vampire you saved, Sylvana.
Yeah.
She's super happy that of course, to be alive.
She gave us a bunch of sweet loot.
She gave you a bunch of sweet loot. She told you that she's gonna head to the palace, and since you guys are seeking an audience with His and Her Vampiric Majesty,
Surprised you remember that.
I wrote it. Of course, I remember.
I didn't remember.
She's gonna meet you there and kind of put her word in for you guys. You guys are aight. So.
Thanks, girl.
So yeah, so the vampire bat who is kind of hanging out with you guys for now, giving you an escort, leads you back to the path. So you guys are like right here-ish on the map, close to the temporary cemetery.
Yeah.
And so you guys are making your way up this way. It takes about an hour before you get to this bend part right here.
Yeah.
But as you do me a favor. You guys roll a perception check.
A solid 7.
Perfect.
Oh.
Okay.
Should be on the right. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys all failed miserably, but Marina didn't. So, and that's not even like playing with it. She just straight up got. Okay.
Glad someone's competent.
So, she kind of slows down a little bit, kind of discreetly tells you guys to stop. She says, "I think someone's following us." And as you round the bend here on the map, she turns around and extends her what does she have? Her crossbow. She extends her crossbow directly behind you guys, and it says, "Okay, you can step out now." And out of the woods steps a tall, robed figure, no features discernible at all. He comes out with hands up, and like, "Go shoot me." What do you guys do?
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah. Well, what are you looking for?
Features.
Okay, do an investigation check. So same score, just add your investigation modifier.
21.
Okay. So
good roll.
The robe is super loose fitting, but you can tell just even though it's loose fitting, the way it falls on the frame, it's a woman. Obviously a vampire weapon, judging by how every vampire you've met up until this point is the same size. Same height type of thing, and same build almost. So you can tell it's a vampire woman. But other than that, she's carrying no weapons. She's got nothing hidden. It's just her in a robe.
Do you guys want to do the talking? Do you remember your
You don't have to do a
No,
roll.
I
You could just
remember.
start it off, and I'll tell you if you need to roll or not.
No, I was gonna look at my.
Oh.
I'll do the talking. Okay. Gonna walk up to her. I'm not gonna walk up close. Just like how far away is she?
So she's like 10 feet behind you guys.
Whatever's out of stabbing range.
Okay.
Okay,
So
no, I'm
so you
just
take a
gonna
couple
hear
steps
that.
forward.
I'm just gonna Let me say, why are you following us?
She says, "Forgive my transgression. I simply wish to see your intentions before making myself known."
Well, you already made yourself known, so you better have found out the intentions.
Unfortunately, you have a very perceptive person there.
Hey.
Hi.
Not you.
I mean, I was the one in the dumpster, so
No, you.
I knew she was a girl.
I mean,
You didn't notice her. The other girl did.
Rooster.
You notice what she looks
I'm
like.
not saying that.
okay. So she kind of she pulls back the hood. Surprise! It's a vampire woman.
Vampires.
So
vampire
she says, "Not very often does anyone other than a vampire come through the ghost wood. And no vampire would agree with what I'm trying to do. So I'm asking for help with a project I'm working on."
And what is that?
It's complicated, especially with the vampire person you're hanging out with right now. I know he wouldn't approve, but I'm simply asking you to follow me to my cave and hear me out.
My cave.
Why would we ever do that?
Yeah, that's the most shady.
I mean, obviously I have no weapons, nothing to hurt you with.
So it's something the vampires wouldn't approve of.
Yes.
Why would
Let me
we
get
do
this
that
straight.
if we're trying to ally with the vampires?
I mean, I'm not asking you to start a war with them.
So let me get this straight. You come up behind us, sneaking up on us, and then you want us to go with you.
to your suspicious cave.
Also,
Where it would only be us.
these are the same vampires who are like, if you don't say my name right, I'll actually kill you. So, just a little,
Why would we
lie.
ever agree?
Okay. Okay. I see this isn't going to work. Plan B. So I need you guys to roll a Constitution check.
Oh my god. This is not helping her case. Not even...
Your Constitution modifier. The main one.
Oh, okay. Would it be a saving throw?
Yes.
15.
I got 15 too.
What'd you get?
I got 11.
Okay. So
I rolled a 10.
before
We rolled 16. I was like,
No.
what?
okay, before any of you, including the vampire man, you turn into a man whenever you guys stop. Otherwise, he turns into a bat and flies away. While you before you all can even kind of factor in the movement, she's already in front of you directly and splashes this powder on all of your guys' faces. And you are all, I mean, you know, you're not perturbed by it. You're actually knocked out. It
Really?
knocks you straight out. You're not like, oh, the sand in my eye. So yes, you guys are unconscious.
It's from King of the Hill. There's an episode where Dale thinks he's being like followed. And he has
I know.
Yeah, he has a briefcase and a dude. He goes, "Pocket sand!" And he
Got
runs
sand.
away screaming.
He's got sand in his pocket.
The noise it made.
Yeah, the way you did it.
See how perfect it was?
There's a video on YouTube where it's just instead of the guy Dale's talking to, it's the dude who has Cheap Trick, and it's Rohan.
Oh jeez. Okay. So so you guys are thoroughly unconscious.
Great.
Next thing you come to, you're all tied to wooden chairs, all around a table, in a dark cave.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
You're kind of proving our point.
She comes in. She's like, I know, but I need you to actually hear me out, not just trust me.
You could have asked nicely.
I did, and you were all too busy talking semantics.
Debatable.
I mean, anyway, just at this point.
So, she's gonna ask us to join the Dark Brotherhood, right?
Oh.
Hey, yo, what up? You gonna kill these people, baby?
I need you to kill the three. No, she doesn't do
I
that.
said we're the three people.
Ooh, she needs you to kill yourself.
No, we have to kill the person trying to kill us. Well, I know.
We have to kill the killer.
It's
The killer is the
You have
killer.
to. You have to any action movie your way out of this wooden chair. So you guys so you're all tight. And she's so yes, I mean she's getting ready to tell you guys her plan. Is there anything you want to do before that?
I want to do a perception check and look around in this weird cave.
Okay.
18.
Perfect. So it's kind of, it's not a dingy cave. Obviously she's lived here for a while. There's tables with various stuff on it.
A little IKEA shelf in the corner.
Exactly. You know, it's a
You
really
can tell
quaint
she's been here for a
single
while.
person home. You know, nothing fancy, but
One IKEA shop. Student loans to pay. She can't afford much.
yeah.
I mean, she lived in a studio apartment. I don't know what you expect.
I mean, she's
It's a
telling
cave.
you.
It's a studio apartment cave, okay?
I mean, we are in the woods.
It's all
Well,
one
they're gonna
room.
be nice houses.
Right. It's all one room. You can see, standing in the middle of the room, you can see where she sleeps, eats, and pees. So I mean,
All right next to each other.
all right.
Wait, we can
Next.
see
I
what
mean,
she eats.
in a
There's
full
just dead bodies in the
circle.
corner?
No,
She's a vampire.
you don't have to kill people.
It's Marceline. She eats bread. It's all the
Oh my
same.
gosh. No, they actually have to drink blood.
That microphone? It's great now.
It's not.
What
It's
microphone?
not. The drinks we have.
There's a microphone
Great
here?
now.
Okay, but so, yeah, but it's just the tables around you,
Yeah.
kind of on the outside of the room, have, you know, various kind of like alchemical ingredients,
Yeah.
you know, beakers, mixers, plants, stuff like that, all kind of lined up. Lots of scattered notes. She's been working on something for a while. So, anything else you guys want to do?
I want to ask you something.
Okay.
So, shot in the dark here. If people don't want you to do this, you're either looking to cure vampirism or looking to kill vampires. Which one is it?
She goes, right on the nose. And she comes over and boops you right in the nose because
Please
you
don't
can't
touch
move.
me.
She says,
But no.
she says you can't stop me. Yeah,
Except for the mask.
yeah. I mean, she didn't undress you guys. That'd be weird. She didn't undress you guys. That'd be weird.
I mean, would be the first time.
I mean,
you
have you
slept-
been forcefully kidnapped and undressed before?
I mean,
I don't like where this is going.
I mean, Macaria was a virgin up until like the last session.
Approximately a week ago.
Exactly. So she says, yes, I am trying to not be a vampire anymore. I've been like this for years and years, and it's getting old, and I don't want to just die to get rid of it. I want to live a normal life, grow old, and die.
Once again, you could have just asked.
See, I don't understand why I need to keep saying this, but I tried, but you were not listening.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Weren't you the one that was a bitch about it?
I mean, anyway, so that's it. That's my proposal. If you'd like to help me, I would deeply appreciate it. If not, I will let you go and you can be on your way.
She ties us up. Just okay. And it
Also, I like the idea of this, this woman that can't do this work by herself, carrying all of these people back to her cave by herself.
Okay, finding a cure for like a DNA altering thing, and then carrying 4 people to a cave while they're unconscious. I think there's
Also,
varying levels of difficulty.
Also, she's a vampire.
Yeah,
That's
like
fair.
she could have carried all of you on her own.
Aren't there horses? She literally could have just let
Is it just us, or is everyone else there too?
No, everyone's there. Vampire dude's tied up too. He's just not awake yet.
That's convenient.
I mean, if we agree, we're gonna get in trouble.
That loot, though.
Yeah, but then what if his and her vampiric majesty doesn't trust us?
She butts in while you guys are talking. She says, "Look, you don't even have to tell them. Simply just say you'll help me."
We have
and
one of their messengers here with
He's
us
obviously
right now.
unconscious. He's
not
not
gonna be
aware.
unconscious forever.
I know. I'm gonna stop talking about it when he wakes up.
What if he's faking it?
I mean, that would be dumb.
I mean,
Why
that's
would
not
he
like
do
he's
that?
gonna wake up and be like,
Maybe he's trying to get information.
huh,
Well, I mean,
these people aren't here. I wonder if
she
they
walks over and
took
slaps
up her
him really
offer.
hard in the face, and he does nothing. He just kind of leans back and goes a little bit more, and he's like, "Okay, you there? You see?"
He's a good actor.
Wait, okay, no, okay.
And at this point, because Theron and Oskin are there as well, they're just kind of been watching. Oskin kind of chimes in. He says, "You know, my mom was actually playing around with the idea of that possibility before she died." And the vampire chick kind of like, if like her ears move, they kind of like twitch a little bit, like what? And he says, "Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, she's got that cool thing. It's just not just something you can do as a vampire. Like, you know how there's people who can actually do that just cause.
Like Alfalfa?
Yeah, exactly like
So what you're saying is we got kidnapped by Alfalfa.
So what you're saying is
I mean-
this vampire only has one long strand on the top of her head.
that. Oh, you know it, and it's glorious. So
She have a sick mohawk.
Well, I want her to have one spike.
Yeah, that's
in
good
the
too.
middle of her
just a
head.
spike, like not even like a cute little like hair, just like a huge spike.
Just a giant cone.
This is my
Exactly.
rendition of her.
That's exactly what I thought.
But like
the Reddit
pointed ears.
Oh,
Perfect.
There you go.
Absolutely perfect. I don't know why, but I'm just thinking of like the monkeys from Ape Escape.
Oh.
don't talk about Ape Escape more.
What?
He knows.
He's cuckoo
He knows
for Ape
2
Escape.
games.
Yeah.
Ape
Oh,
Escape.
oh.
Brawl.
Oh,
I hate that it's just become trash because it's not even its name.
that's not what it's called.
It's Ribbit King.
Brawl is better.
It really is.
Anyway,
I didn't know that wasn't the name this whole time.
I forgot.
so she's like, who's your mother? And Oskin's like, not many people would know it. She's just the witch of the wood. And she's like, okay, so I was actually looking for her for quite a while and couldn't find her. That's why I'm holed up here and working incredibly hard for no avail. So, your mother is the person I came to this neck of the woods, so to speak, to find, and is dead. And Oscar goes, unfortunately. And she just kind of hangs her head and is just like, so that's that then. And Oscar's like, well, I mean, she kept very detailed notes. And so then the vampire chick who
She put name.
Squiggle.
We haven't asked
Remember?
me.
I wrote it down. Hold on. Catalina.
Spicy.
Catalina?
Catalina.
Catalina wine mixer?
I was waiting for that. As soon as I said it, I'm like, that was a bad name. So I didn't say it out loud. But I wrote it down. Catalina, so she says,
You were literally the last person I would ever expect to reference Step Brother.
Honestly, I only reference it because I've heard other people reference it. I don't remember that part of the movie at all.
oh no. That's the
I like to
best.
reference references.
Relatable.
Referenception.
I mean,
So she says, he says, well, she kept detailed notes, so if I went home, I could probably put something together and give them to you to see if that helps your work. And she lights up, the Catalina. She's super excited. She's like, that would be amazing. So your mother's cave is in the near the
It's on the other side.
is near the oleander forest, right? And he says, yeah, it's dead smack in the middle. And she says, okay, well, I know you are all on a mission here, so let's do this. After you're done in the Ghostwood, I'll make myself known in Frostmaris discreetly to you, as I'm assured vampires aren't welcome in Frostmaris. So I'll try to find you, and we can go there and see if that might help my case. And so she with that she says, thank you. And what was your name? And he says, Oskin. And she's like, okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay, so this is his house, right?
Yes, this is the cave, yes.
Where are we?
Oh, you're in another cave.
No, like what direction on the map?
Oh, eastward.
So she just knew where it was, but she's just in a completely different
Well,
place.
like, she went there recently, and no one was there, and she's like, oh. And then just kind of took up residence.
Because she's like, this neck of the woods is like, we're in a completely different forest.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is quite a bit, but she came here to kind of look for different
She's a
stuff.
scientist,
Yes.
not a geographer.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sure vampires would be a good geographer. They just fly over it. It's bats.
I mean, but they can only do it at night.
No.
They can't see.
No, they don't die in the sunlight.
What do they do in the sunlight?
Get hurt.
Don't like it.
I don't think they would want to do it. Then.
Like, they just kind of go, no,
It
stop.
hurts really bad.
No, not even that. They just don't like it. It's like walking outside after being in a dark room for a while, and they're just like, oh god.
So just telling me these vampires have lupus.
Kinda.
Really just
I mean, like I said, it doesn't hurt them. They just don't like it. They're just kind of disgruntled.
They're just really uncomfortable.
Yeah. They're like, can we go inside, please? They're like
you.
they're like that goth person at an outdoor party who just really wants to get inside because they decided to wear all black leather. So.
I feel like that's high school you. All
It
black.
really is.
Okay, I said black leather. Okay, I wasn't
Yeah, I
that
know,
edgy.
but all black.
So
I have a question.
yeah,
When you're at home and it's 5th of November, do you still have the figure?
I don't have the mask anymore, but I do a little chant.
That's so upsetting.
It's somewhere in my stuff.
Because I remember before we started hanging out, I had masks with you. Before that,
Yeah,
did you just wear it?
yeah, dude, Miss Whirly loved it. She was like, yes. Miss Whirly was so happy.
That's Noah. The guy at the counter is the auto. The one who was here when we got here.
I figured. Because we've never met him.
But they have
That's
other
exactly
people.
what I said.
We met the him.
Yeah, we met the auto.
I didn't think he.
Yeah,
It's
same.
a-
I was
So
a
that's the only
legend.
other guy I haven't met here.
I didn't know
There's,
that.
there's 3 of them. We know 2 of them.
What was that? Oh, it's nice.
Where'd it go?
Great.
Thank you.
So yeah, she lets you guys go. She unties you. And the vampire dude's still knocked out. I mean, maybe she gave him an extra dose. She really didn't want him to find out.
Killed him.
He's not dead. He snored very loudly when she slapped him.
This is death rattles.
Anyway,
It was the air being released from his lungs. It's vampire lungs.
like that episode of
Why did you
Futurama.
specify?
Yeah, because they're very different. You only have like 3
Yeah.
lungs if you're a vampire.
Only have 3?
Yeah.
We have 2.
You grow another one.
Wait, you guys have 2?
Human beings have 2 lungs.
Shit, Jeremy has 3 lungs.
I didn't say 3.
No, yeah, he said only has 3. Jerry has 4 lungs.
He has a lot
I
crammed in
actually
there.
have 67.
Oh,
That's how
wow.
many lungs. I have.
They're in a
Smog
grid.
really bothers
You know-
me
you
because
know-
they're all really small.
I kind of wonder whenever you just sort of inflate and then go back.
Yeah.
I was always really
That
confused by
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a
You guys just didn't notice my
He's a
weird
pilot.
alien quirks. Oh jeez. Okay, so.
Guy's not
so-
dead.
So he's not dead. And so she lets y'all go. Kind of helps carry the vampire guy back to where you guys were.
Yeah.
And you all were riding horses. I said that, right?
Yes.
So she helps y'all get up back on horses and stuff. What are you looking for?
Tomorrow's back now.
Oh.
Jeremy, go with it.
So she put you guys out. She's like, I'll meet you guys at Frost Manor after your court intrigue, and she lets you guys go. So with that, you guys are back on the path toward toward his and her vampiric majesty's palace.
Is it his and her vampiric majesty's? His and her vampiric majesty's palace?
Oh God.
No, his and her vampiric palace.
We would die. Just call it the Black Palace.
Because
Red, blood red.
That makes me happy.
But the thing is, if you look at it in a certain way, it's black. But then, as the ghostly sun shines on the ghost wood, it just looks a little bit red. You're like, oh, that's great. So you guys, what was I gonna say? So you guys make your way across the rest of the path. It takes you another hour and a half. Nothing happens. It's an uneventful ride. Oscar and Theron are kind of talking back and forth about how nuts this whole thing is in the last 4 hours. Killed a fiend, gonna help someone cure vampirism. It's pretty nuts. It's been a day. I mean, on a day's work.
I'm more concerned about her hairstyle.
Yeah. So,
You make a small version. Why does that look like?
What's your name? Catalina.
oh, this is the best. Cause the thing is, it gives you the appearance of a really tall mohawk, which turns to the side, it's just a cone.
Why does Saitama have a weird hair?
Oh. I made the noise too. So you guys head down that way. So you guys make it to the front gates. The vampire actually wakes up along the way. It's like, whoa, what happened? And he's like, what do you guys tell him when he asks you?
So is heavy sleeping like a vampire thing?
He says, yeah, I mean, coffins and comas, they kind of go hand in hand. So,
That's such a good name for a coffee shop.
I mean,
What's happening? In real life.
Why a coffee shop?
It sounds like coffee.
Coffee.
coffins, coma, and coffins.
If you drink this coffee, we'll guarantee a coma.
Isn't coffee supposed to do the opposite?
No.
So you
The
wake
coffee
up
doesn't
from
give it
the
to them, we give them the coma.
you wake up from the coma and need this coffee because it puts a little pep in your step. It's like a couple of years just Oh,
that's what it is. When the vampires wake up from sleeping for like 100 years, they go to the coffee shop, and then they can go about their day.
Honestly, I just want to use this as a band-aid, but
That's good.
Offensive almost.
yeah.
So you guys make it to the front gates. The vampire dude, call him Chauncey. Is like, nah. His voice doesn't match the name. It's unfortunate. You guys picked up on it really early on. You're really sad.
Hey.
Hi. My name's Chauncey.
I'm not Davenport. I'm my own original OC, Blavenport.
So yeah, and so they open the gate. You guys enter the courtyard. There's this winding pathway here.
Yeah.
And it leads up to the front of the palace. You notice off to the right, titled Rose Garden. There's a rose garden. And all the roses are jet black.
Is there a giant Acme sign that just says Rose Garden and slightly tilted?
No, because that would be too good.
Yeah.
Too perfect.
Yeah, it's too good for you.
Dang. Okay.
No, I understand.
So you guys make it to the front doors, and as you enter, the vampire guard is hanging out with you. Chauncey turns around and says, "Okay, couple quick things before you meet His and Her Vampiric Royal Majesty. First off, always call them His and Her Vampiric Royal Majesty. Unless you're talking to them individually, then refer to them as His Vampiric Royal Majesty or Her Vampiric Royal Majesty. Many people have been killed because they did not fully say the title. Second, don't talk over them. They really don't like that, because then they'll kill you. Third,
Ravencroft. Don't talk over them, bitch.
The thing is you did to me the same thing I told you not to do. Bad practice, guys. And
Ravencroft is fucking the worst.
It could be worse.
Are you just gonna switch off every session?
Can we talk about how he's talking shit?
No.
He just did it twice.
Like it would be last time.
Okay. Please go ahead.
Literally, anytime I try to say something, Noah's like, wait a second, it's my turn.
That's not his voice at all.
That's your voice.
No, we won't. That is me. We're switching.
I
love being Ravencroft. I don't want to talk enough. It's so much work.
You don't want to be Batman.
I don't want to be the worst.
If you don't say swear to me at least once in this campaign, I'm gonna be so mad.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Swear to me that this is going to be a good campaign.
Okay. Okay, I swear. So he's like, okay. Third rule. Be prepared for them to kind of not listen to you at all. And that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you guys now. And so
before you do that,
and he was gonna kick the door open, so he's mid foot in the air, like what?
Can we just let someone else speak for us? Because I feel like one of us is gonna die if we don't.
I mean, I feel like it should be one of us because we're kind of the ones fighting.
Well, there's also let's call her an NPC.
Yeah, I'm doing this out of character because we're playing his story and we should just make him do all the stuff for us. Like what literally just happened in that cave.
Have fun dying.
Okay, so he's like, okay, that's that. So he kicks the door open, wide open, right? Dramatic as all hell. And in the hallway stretches before you guys. And in the very middle is this huge dais. However you pronounce that word. It's a huge dais.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just this huge thing.
what that is.
It's like a huge pedestal, and sits atop of it two, thrones that are equally, grandiose. And, but this one's a guy one, this one's a girl one, that type of thing.
Not your pretender stereotypes.
And, funny thing is the girl sits in the guy one, so,
Then good, because I'm here for that.
and then you find out that what you
Wait,
thought was
then how
wrong.
is it a guy one if a girl?
It's masculine. It's very masculine. She
That,
sits in it because she's masculine.
Smells like cheeseburgers
That
and
sounds like
monster trucks.
Like in the side of like the cushion is like a Maxim and like a pack of smokes. and then the other side of the cushion is like some trash because like he had some
There's
snacks.
just a cup holder with a beer in it.
Yeah, but it's like
It says man beer on the front.
man beer. Yeah, it's really red.
For men. Just in case you weren't aware.
Stout lager because it's made from dwarf blood.
Rad. Oh, I'm sorry. Metal.
Yeah, there's a lot of iron content in dwarven blood. So the doors open and there's no one in the room. It's empty. The Chauncey leads you in and he says, "Now presenting Thirin Freer Strong in Arm Lindenshield, Queen of the Icemark. Accompanying her, Oskin of the Oleander Forest, and the bodyguards, Carl, Ravencroft, and Macaria, and
Melissa.
You can check it in.
Melissa McCarthy, Marina,
McCarthy's here. I love her work.
and Marina." And
their
it just
movie.
echoes down an empty hall. And then, poof, red flame. Oh my gosh, flame is already red. Because in my mind, for the past second, I've been like, am I going to do green flame or red flame? And I chose red flame to keep with the aesthetic of vampires. And then I'm just going to describe what fire already looks like. Anyway.
To be fair, it could be really hot fire and then it'd be blue and it would also look red as fire.
True.
Or chemicals that make it burn different colors.
Or it could be magic. Somebody said Diagonally, and then go
Yeah, but he said
somewhere.
green.
Diagonally.
I know, yeah.
I was thinking Maleficent, but okay.
I don't know.
Anyway, references with fairy inspired color. Anyway, and so these braziers, words.
Braziers are
Braziers.
very different.
Yes,
This king and queen are into some stuff.
These boosters.
they love it.
I mean, I would not be surprised if I could live forever. You'd get bored eventually.
Yeah, you have to try different styles. Like I'm just imagining like a montage of like various styles, like disco, like just edgy disco, edgy hipster.
There was the Iraqi arc for a while.
All the Vampire King
Very
would
pointy.
say, all the Vampire King would ever say is just yada yada does it, and then that's it. He would never say anything else, and the Queen got real mad. So these braziers just poof come on, bright flame, erupting all over the hall, and